Hi, we use this short video to demonstrate how we use building information modeling for joinery items. Now, this could be loose kept joinery items or uh, built-in joinery items. This video is targeted at CAD managers, drawing teams, design teams, quantity surveyors, pricing and procurement teams, project managers who are at the construction design or fabrication design phase of the project, seeking approvals as well as sending drawings off to joinery shops. So here you get an idea of the size of this planter box. It's got MDF veneered MDF panels clad over a ply box. So that's um, that's the box here, and we can just to give you an idea of what it's made of. As I said, a veneered MDF panels clad over a ply box. So once we've made a model like this and added intelligence to the MDF panels that we've designed and the ply and so on, we can get a host of information out of this. One of the first things we get is a drawing like this, which has the 3D model. This is useful for the joinery shop to understand the object. And you can set these viewports to look at the object through any angle that you like. So, like so. Then you get the standard plan section elevation drawings and the details, which are very useful for approvals. And with the intelligence added, you get the schedules. Now, this is the cutting schedule. This is the cutting schedule for the ply. It's square-edged cut. And these are the various panels that you get here, 18 mm thick with the length and height given there, quantities. You get the total area, of course, without accommodating for wastage, which too can be built in. If we have a figure, this is the MDF cutting schedule. Now only one type of MDF panels being used here, which is mitered at two edges and not all four or all three. Again, you get the quantities of the different panels that you have here. So you get the full cutting schedule. You get the veneer and laminate schedules and the total area of veneer being used. You get the total length of the various types of edging being used, whether PVC or hardwood. So you get type 1 edging, type 2 edging, and type 3 edging with the total lengths. And if you have hardware, then you'll get the total quantities of hardware being used in that object. Even things like battens can be scheduled, and so every component that goes in to making this object is now scheduled here. So we've used a simple object to demonstrate what can be done. It's up to the contracts team to decide which objects they want modeled like this. This is especially useful for maybe very large projects, hotels, where you've got hundreds of objects, and instead of taking out costs and quantities of each one of them, you set up a system like this and then model all the objects through this system. Talking of hotels, the intelligence added to that planter box can be used extensively. Let's assume this is a very big project, 500 key hotel with multiple public areas, and this planter box is kept at various levels and various rooms. Now, with the intelligence added to this and all the hundreds of other joinery items that'll be included in this hotel project, you can get schedules. Here's the schedule of the planter box. So we know that on level 3 we've got 3 planter box, and level 2 we've got 2 planter box, altogether 5. So this schedule is very quick to get. It live updates as you change the 3D model. As does this schedule, this cutting schedule. It live updates as you change the 3D model. So if last minute client change, then you can get a revised cutting schedule very quickly. So I hope we've been able to demonstrate how BIM can be used for joinery items. And obviously we've used a very simple example of a simple object, but it should give you an idea of, or we hope it gives you an idea of how you would like to use it in the kind of projects you are involved in. I hope you find this useful. Thank you.